Hello there, it's Miss Larkin speaking. Just another video to support you guys with using Google Classroom. Now, I know I've had a number of questions from parents and also from students on what the difference between an assignment set on Google Classroom is and what the difference between that and material that is posted by your subject teachers is. So today I'm going to be talking you through exactly what those two things are. So first of all, what a home learning assignment is, what it looks like and who has to do that. And then secondly, what the classroom material is and who that is aimed at. So first things first, what is the difference? Home learning assignments that are posted by all subject teachers to your son or daughter are all compulsory homework assignments. They all have a clear due date, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. And they all have the option to submit the work directly to the teacher in case that needs any feedback in line with the department's feedback policy. So as I said, that is for all students to complete, and we call those home learning assignments. Now, material is different. Lesson material is posted again by all subject teachers or the head of department for those students who haven't been in school and they are potentially not in school because they are self-isolating but would still like to access the work that was covered in class. This is not for all students to complete. This is only for those students who are self-isolating that haven't been in the lesson either that day or that week and would really like to engage in the learning. It means that our teachers don't have to duplicate work and send emails to students that aren't in. Instead, it is all available centrally to every single student who wants it on the subject Google Classroom. And as I said, we call that material. In case you want to look out for what it looks like on your son or daughter's Google Classroom homepage, please take a look out for the following logos that are on my screen. The top logo, that symbolises an assignment. And as I said, that is compulsory. It has a due date and it has a submission option for your son or daughter to hand that in directly via Google Classroom. And that is what we advise. And that is what most teachers would prefer that they do, unless that they have specified otherwise. The material logo is slightly different. It doesn't have the lines going across on it. Now this, as I said, is all based on the lesson resources that were taught either that day or that week. This has no due date and no submission option. So again, it's quite easy to tell the difference because it won't have a date that is due, because as I said, it is not compulsory and only for those students who are self-isolating who would like to access the classwork from their classroom teacher. I just also want to take the moment to just plug the use of the to-do list in Google Classroom. Every single student has a to-do list already built into their classroom page. Now, a standard Google Classroom looks a bit like this, and you'll see that the to-do list option is on the left-hand side of the tab. If they click on that, all their assignments that are coming up, because they are compulsory and they are due in, they'll all be prioritised for your son or daughter in order of which they are due in. It is a really nice way of being able to organise the home learning, prioritise the home learning and be able to keep up with what's due in and when. Okay, so the to-do list, I'd really like to sort of broadcast that and make sure that all our students are aware that they can use this function to keep themselves nice and organised. Lastly, if you're struggling to see your lesson material, so if you are a student that is self-isolating or your son or daughter is self-isolating and you can't see any lesson material for that subject, there's just a few things that you might want to try first of all. Please do first of all email or ask your subject teacher directly. You can actually do that on Google Classroom by leaving a comment, or you can click the little message envelope icon next to your teacher's name and you can send them an email directly and ask them, could you please show me where the material is if you can't see it. It may be that it's not obvious, maybe it's not made clear, or maybe it hasn't been posted yet. So please do that if you can't see the material. Secondly, if you want to go straight to your head of department, of course you can. You can email directly the head of subject, and we call those the curriculum leads. If you'd like to come straight to me, then of course you can. My email address is on the screen, or you can contact your year progress leader. But material is all being made available on Google Classroom for any students, as I said, who are self-isolating and who are needing to learn from home. Thank you very much for listening to this video. And if you do have any questions regarding Google Classroom, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.